ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video from ABC 3340. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters with you for this June 15th edition. And I'm coming to you from the Tutwiler Hotel in downtown Birmingham. I'm supporting City Stages this weekend with weather support. And it looks like we're going to have a nice day if you get a chance to head down. Here's what the surface map looks like this morning. And there's a band that is probably the remnants of the front, stretching from the mid-Atlantic coast down along into the Gulf, the northern Gulf. But it looks like that band or the front is kind of washing out. We do have a little bit of fog this morning in the upper atmosphere. We're watching the development of the trough over central Canada that will actually be intensifying the trough over the eastern part of the country that could bring us some interesting northwesterly flow weather this coming week, and perhaps even some slightly cooler temperatures. Now, it is warm this morning. Temperatures stretching from Texas to New England in the 60s and 70s, and then look at those 80s down in the southwest. So definitely hot down there. And I note that New York City has a low temperature this morning in the vicinity of the low temperature in Birmingham. So kind of warm for those folks up there. Temperatures across central Alabama, a few degrees cooler this morning, generally around 70 at the hour that I'm doing this Weather Xtreme video. QPF map sort of tells the story. Looks like we're drying out in a section over the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys. We'll get dry for the next few days, and we should see some rain across the Gulf Coast and, of course, in the midsection of the country. And in the midsection of the country is the focus for one of the largest moderate risk areas I can remember seeing in a long, long time. And it looks like they're going to have quite the handful with severe thunderstorms and the possibility of isolated tornadoes today. The slight risk shifts both eastward and southwestward on Monday, day 2, and then on day 3, it's back there in the southwest across Oklahoma, parts of north central and the Texas Panhandle, and parts of Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas. Oh, let's get to the 06Z GFS model run. And this shows us the surface map for today, and it does look like the primary threat for showers and thunderstorms will be just to our south. And so I think for, say, places like Huntsville and Muscle Shoals, Birmingham, Gadsden, we'll probably be dry. And we stay dry on Monday with that surface high in place across the area. Then on Tuesday, we begin to see kind of the intensification of the upper trough over the eastern half of the country, and that results in some chance, I think, that we might see an isolated shower, but I think that chance is pretty limited. And then the trough really, if the GFS is right, really does intensify. And take a look at these thicknesses. The 564 line coming down into the vicinity of, say, Cullman and Gadsden. So that could mean that we would see temperatures just a little bit cooler, perhaps, in the vicinity of the mid-80s, and that would certainly be nice for this time of the year. Thursday, the surface high settles in, and with that, I think we'll be dry, and I think we'll stay dry primarily on Friday, although with that northwesterly flow, we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms in that northwesterly flow, and that's one of the things we always have to watch for when we do have a northwesterly flow, that if we get those thunderstorms, those mesoscale convective complexes far to our northwest, they may actually arrive here with several hours of travel. The trough remains with us next Saturday, and that translates once again to the possibility of some showers, especially across the southern half and the Gulf Coast, the southern half of Alabama and the Gulf Coast area. And then the trough sharpens up a little bit on Sunday, the 22nd, and again on Monday, the 23rd. So it looks like kind of an interesting pattern, but by Monday, the 23rd, the trough is kind of shifting to the east, and as it does, the ridge to our west is beginning to grasp hold of us again, and that means, of course, a return to the hot weather with scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Now, the GFS is promising out in Voodoo Land the possibility of another trough toward the latter part of the month. This is Friday the 27th, and that would translate into kind of a low pressure area over southeastern Canada, a surface low, and a broad area of a front down into this area. But that's voodoo, and we can only just hope. Well, again, we appreciate you tuning into the Weather Extreme video. Certainly hope that you have a great Sunday. If you get a chance to come down to City Stages and enjoy some music, hope you get a chance to do that. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Have a great upcoming week.